Good morning, everyone. Welcome to a new week. Happy Monday. So glad to be here with you for yet a new devotional. So this morning, my devotional is about or around making choices, making decisions. And I wanted to Google to find out how many decisions we make in a day. And was really shocked to read from Psychology Today that they estimate that we make a decision every 2 seconds. That would make 2,000 per hour and approximately 35,000 in an average day. Wow, that is a lot of decisions. And of course, our decisions around what we think, what we say, and what we do. And those can be tied to a lot of mundane things, but of course, they can be decisions for a lot more weight-bearing, heavier kinds of decisions. So, and that would be around life and death, right? So whether it's actual life and death or whether it's spiritual life and death, they are still decisions nonetheless. And I've been reading through Deuteronomy, and Deuteronomy 30 verses 11 to 20, and I'm going to read them all, is called the choice of life and death. And this is words from Moses speaking to God's chosen people, Israel, before they are to cross over to the promised land. But he's definitely making it very clear that they have a choice to make. So listen for yourself to hear the life and death choices and the blessings and the curses that can, as a result, that can lead to longer life or actual physical death. But here goes. Like I said, I'm going to read the whole thing. For this commandment that I command you today is not too hard for you, neither is it far off. It is not in heaven that you should say, "Who will ascend to heaven for us and bring it to us, that we may hear it and do it?" Neither is it beyond the sea that you should say, "Who will go over the sea for us and bring it to us, that we may hear it and do it?" But the word is very near you. It is in your mouth and in your heart, so that you can do it. See, I have set before you today life and good, death and evil. If you obey the commandments of the Lord your God, that I command you today, by loving the Lord your God, by walking in his ways, and by keeping his commandments and his statutes and his rules, then you shall live and multiply, and the Lord your God will bless you in the land you are entering to take possession of. But if your heart turns away, and you will not hear, but are drawn away to worship other gods and serve them, I declare to you today that you shall surely perish. You shall not live long in the land that you are going over the Jordan to enter and possess. I call heaven and earth to witness against you today that I have set before you life and death, blessing and curse. Therefore choose life, that you and your offspring may live, loving the Lord your God, obeying his voice, and holding fast to him, for he is your life and length of days, that you may dwell in the land that the Lord swore to your fathers, to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, to give them. To add a little more context, a little more emphasis, before these verses, Moses had gone through the blessings if they obey and the curses if they disobey, which are given in chapter 28 of Deuteronomy. Now Moses has given his short version, the to the point version. All is clear and within reach and understanding for them, but also we have to realize that it is for us today, and how important it is for us, as it was for the Israelites, to make the wise choice. The choice leading to life and blessing, to love God, walk in his ways, and obey his commandments, statutes, and rules. So many times we read about the Israelites and the bad choices they make, and we think, how could they be so dumb? God was with them, provided for them. God showed them every miracle, all kinds, and they were his chosen people who had a covenant relationship with him, a personal relationship with him. But then think about it. It's no different for us as believers today, right? We are his and we have a personal relationship with him. He has shown us great and impossible things in our lives. Think about the challenges and difficulties you've gone through and how he has brought you through. And remember all his promises that he has given and how faithful he has been. And he is with us every day and providing for us. Yet I know that I'm still dumb like the Israelites. Do you think you're dumb? Okay, we don't really want to call ourselves dumb, do we? But we can be unwise. But these verses were a great reminder to not forget the choice, to not forget that it's either life and blessings or death and curses. The choice is still yours and mine to make. As verse 19 says, let's choose life, that you and your offspring may live, loving the Lord your God, obeying his voice, and holding fast to him. For he is your life and length of days, that you may dwell in the land that the Lord swore to your fathers, to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, to give them. And although we may not be entering into the promised land yet, we can experience this here and now as a believer in Christ, but we look forward to all of that when God will fix that with Christ's return. Will right everything, and he is making all things new. And so, like I said, let's choose life. Have yourselves a great week, and again, I look forward to seeing you again next Monday. Take care. Bye for now.